And welcome to On The Wall. Today we'll be talking about Man of Steel and Evil Dead. We'll start with Man of Steel. Now, many people have said it's absolutely fantastic. Flabbergasting, you may say. And I would be one to agree. It's visually stimulating. Director Zack Snyder is fantastic at creating visually stimulating films. I mean, look at 300 and Watchmen. They were absolutely amazing. And that is exactly what we're seeing passed over to Man of Steel. As fantastic as the film was, there were some bits that didn't quite make sense, and I mean this has been going on throughout all of the Superman films. His glasses. He puts on some glasses and then all of a sudden nobody realises who he is. How stupid are people in these films? If I just put some glasses on, people would still recognise me. What makes it any different for Superman? But that's just a small flaw. Another flaw is when Lois Lane, who's got the potential to be the greatest reporter in history, keeps a secret. What journalist keeps a secret? No journalist. I don't know a journalist that keeps a secret. No journalist keeps a secret. And that's it. Despite the flaws, this is the superhero movie we've all been waiting for, especially since the disaster of Superman Returns. But we don't want to talk about that. So overall, we're going to give this film a 9 out of 10. Now, since we've talked about a brilliant film, let's take it to the other end of the scale. Evil Dead. Now, some people were expecting this film to be fantastic, but I've got to say it disappointed me. The storyline didn't seem to make sense. The gore, as detailed as it was, which was fantastic, it was just over-exaggerated. There is no way somebody can just cut a bone up so easily. Even though I do think this film is pretty much a disaster, it is a huge step up from its comical pastime film. It makes a huge jump to actually being a comedy to a horror. And that's thanks to the big budget, all the money spent on it. But I suppose you could do that with any film, really. Talking about the story plot, it was so predictable. When I watched it, I could predict who was going to die first in order. I basically knew who was about to die, and when they were being possessed, I knew they were possessed about half an hour before they did. And they're meant to be the ones getting possessed. It's just stupid. So overall, even though this film is a step up and the detail within the gore is quite astounding, I would only give this film 4 out of 10. So now that we've done both of our films, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye!